All right, so the first thing that you want to do actually is, as a B1.2, you want to start focusing on your weaknesses. Okay, so you've probably studied conditionals, first and second conditional, all the tenses, the majority of the grammar you need, but there are some areas that are weak. And so some of my students have used this strategy to accelerate their progress. So for example, I was stuck at B1.2 for 2 years, just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. Okay. And then um, I used this strategy to reach B2 in 10 days. Other students, they've used the strategy, they became a B2 in 6 weeks, in 29 days, and so forth and so on. So the strategy works not only for me, but for other students. So what the strategy is you're going to go to, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see uh, what I'm doing here, okay? So one moment. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to Google, and you're going to type in English test, okay? And what you're going to do is for 5 days, you're going to take a different English test, okay? So for example, Monday, one test, Tuesday, take a test, Wednesday, take a test, Thursday, take a test, Friday, take a test. You can take any test you want. It doesn't matter. Just choose a test, take the test. Now, the result is not important. I'm going to say that again. The result is not important. I don't care about the result, all right? The only thing I care about is you writing down your weaknesses, your doubts, and the difficult grammar, okay? So that's what I want you to do. So for example, with Eladia, okay, so she wrote down all of her weaknesses. For example, day one, she took a test and she had difficulty with adjectives and adverbs. Or, day two, she took a different test and she had difficulty with gerunds and infinitives, for example. All right, and so you can see she put the difficult grammar on the side here. All right, so you're going to take 5 different tests and then you can put them into the Excel spreadsheet. So I'm going to give you guys an Excel spreadsheet, but for now, just write down the difficult grammar and then write down any doubts that you have, like Eladia did. Write down your weaknesses. You can even take a screenshot or a photo of a difficult question. In this way, you can start to focus on your weaknesses, all right? Because I don't want you to waste time. I don't want you to waste time on grammar that you already know. For example, present simple or present continuous. The goal is to accelerate your progress and to accelerate the process. All right, so that's your goal. The first week for reading and writing, take 5 different tests, 1 test each day, okay? 5 different tests. And then you're going to write down your weaknesses, write down your doubts, and write down the difficult grammar, okay?